All parties be advised, this is Jaeger. I have control, I have control. Firing on the T of 2. 5, 4, 3. Execute.
Hunting. So we're talking about hunting today.
It's hunting season.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Operation Win Today podcast. We have Lucas Milzinski with us today, as we do every day. And we're going to be talking about hunting, which is the season we're kind of entering into, but not that type of hunting.
It already started.
Lucas, when you hear hunting, what do you think of?
First thing, normally when you hear the word hunting, you're thinking about hunting animal, right? So it's either deer, bear, elk, you name it. That's what most people relate to when you ask them about, oh, are you a hunter?
Yeah.
We, on the other end, we are different. And the reason why is because every single person is a hunter, unless you're a vegetable. If you're a vegetable and you do nothing, then I guess you are not a hunter, but 99% of us are hunters of our own life. So whatever you do, you're trying to achieve, you're on the hunt. You have to adopt the hunter mentality and mindset to be able to get to where you want to be.
I feel like it slips past people a lot. Like the fact that hunting is such a broad idea.
Yeah, and again, I think because people don't realize hunter it's basically fucking survival, man. Like think about, if you're a hunter, you wake up with purpose, you do the uncomfortable, you are better ready, your gear is always stage ready to go. Like if I have to wake up at like 4 a.m. to go to the blind or go hunt, like I stage my gear night before, I woke up, I'm on the mission. I know what I'm going to do. It's going to be a little bit uncomfortable. Either you're sitting on the tree stand, it might be fucking freezing cold, or you just, you have to stay awake. Even, right? Early morning, long days, you're going to be there all day. You try to not to fuck up so you can have a shot at the animal. But if you adopt all those rules into your life, daily life, it's going to help you get to your goals, to where you want to be. Think about it. Wake up before the sun, do the uncomfortable, be better ready. That means being strong physically, mentally, stage your gear, be prepared. It all matters. So that's what few of the rules of hunter, what it is. It's you on the mission, man, every single day.
I feel like the best way to put it is like everybody is a hunter.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's hunting something. The
general.
Question is, what do you hunt?
It's how much do you focus on the action of hunting? It's also not. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can look at hunting.
Yeah, 100%.
But I do think everyone essentially is a hunter. It's just how much do you focus on it?
Exactly. And there's no rules in place to be a hunter. This is what you need to do. Those rules, what I just said from Operation Win Today program, we have them because I know it helped me and I know it helped others. So there's a few simple rules you can follow and will definitely give you like purpose in life.
Yeah.
If you waking up early, you're waking up with a purpose, you winning your day by not hitting snooze. So very first thing is your first win of the day. You do the uncomfortable shit like cold shower. You stay better ready. That means working out, eating, drinking water. That's being better ready. Do them weekly challenges. Staging your gear, write your goals. You are on the mission. Every single day is a mission. Every day you hunt to be better. Every day you hunt to win today. And that's why we call this Operation Win Today. That's why we call Jaeger lifestyle, because Jaeger means hunter. It's a German word.
So I feel like a common thing we'll do around is like ask people, what do you hunt? It was on the front page of our website for a while. Yeah. And a lot of people, I feel like, just kind of get like, side-blinded by it. They don't really know what you mean.
Yeah.
So most people that don't have an answer, what do you think what kind of answer would you not give them, but kind of like, this is probably what you're hunting if you don't know what you're hunting?
Look, everyone's hunting something. Like whatever, either it's getting in shape, finding a new job, get better job, education, business idea. Like you are on mom, maybe you being mom, you're hunting to be the best mom in the world.
True.
And that also doesn't mean just continue spoiling your kids. That means like being a good mom, like set some rules and be the example for your kids. That's right. What like if you're a female mom, like that might be your hunt. Like I want to be the best mom in the world. I want to raise the best kids in the world. Right?
Yeah, I feel like that's hunting
with
with
rules,
purpose.
with morals, and you name it. That's being a hunter too. So everyone is a hunter in life. Hunter, like we wouldn't survive if we were not hunters. So it's in our instinct.
Yeah.
To survive, you have to hunt. Now that aspect of life is gone for most people. Right now, if I need food, I go to the grocery store and I buy meat because I don't hunt every, week or every few weeks. It's just one season. And if you get lucky enough to get some animal,
not living like hunter and gatherers.
We really don't live like hunter. Like this, I think there might be still some people out there, and that's awesome. But let's be honest, it's not really convenient, right? To just depend on unless you're doing this for a living. There's hunters that are doing this for a living.
Yeah, or hobby. I feel like it's usually
hobby.
Just hobby. It's cool.
But you got those people that are like, nope, I'm gonna be a guide. I know, I don't have to buy any meat from the store.
Yeah,
that's cool. But 99% of us lost the aspect of being a hunter all year around. Mm-hmm. It's just a short season for hunting and it's done, right?
Yeah.
But if you go far back, that wasn't the case. Like a long time ago, there was no regulation of like how many deer you can get, how many, and what season. Like there was no grocery store, so people just killed whatever they could kill.
Got what you got
to survive. Period. So we have the hunter instinct in us. We have instincts to survive. We have instincts to have a purpose. But the comfortable life that we're living in, life of, we are stressing out about wrong bullshit, and I'm guilty of that too. Because some of the stuff, like, oh man, like let's say I'm getting mad at somebody because they're driving too slow. That's not a real fucking reason for me to be mad. And and I'm trying to get better and more like, snap out of it. Like, okay, like, dude, like, there's some real problems in the world. Like, that's not a big of the deal. Yeah. Go around this guy if you have to, whatever. But we are stressing out about wrong shit in our life, and that's just because our life it's pretty damn comfortable.
I feel like you said, here's what I kind of got with what you said a couple minutes ago. What was I going to say? With everybody like has that hunt instinct in them, mm-hmm. But the distraction point that you made is great because like people can get incredible at like pointless shit, like Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Or like we'll just say Call of Duty for now.
Yeah.
How the skill and the time they put in is insane. Mm-hmm. People be like, "Oh, I have 2 weeks, or I have 3 months of time into this game."
Yeah.
And they're incredible at it. Yeah, I mean technically they're hunting that.
Look,
but it's where they shift the focus of their hunt growth.
Here's the beautiful thing. We are living, if you're living in the U.S., you're truly living in the country where there's no limits of success. It's whatever you create. You can make millions of dollars being professional gaming player, and they exist, right? Like Call of Duty, you got a Rocket League, like you name it, right? If that's what you want to do, then yeah, you're hunting that, and the time spent hunting, it's not the waste. However, if you are doing this just for the fuck out of it because you have nothing better to do, and you don't have the goal driven, like, I want to be the number one in the world in this game, at that point you are wasting your time. You might as well move on. And not everybody can be a professional player. It's a skill. It's a skill like your motor skills, like you have to operate controller the right way, the right timing. You probably have to think really fast. Like, so not everyone has all the perfect genes to be able to be number one in the world. So you have to also realize, like, I cannot be professional gamer. I just don't have it in me. Not even that passion, but
you
like
spent the time.
That too, but it's just not for me. I know this, so I'm not gonna try to chase that because that would be foolish of me, trying to spend so much time becoming somebody the most likely. Just like, look, sprinters. Look at a sprinter. There has to be specific build to be a sprinter. Not everyone can be, like, I cannot be a sprinter. I'm built different.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I can sprint. I can sprint, but I can't be number one in the world. People that do long distance running, they are not sprinters. The opposite. They build different. They're usually much, much smaller frame, and they can handle long distance at a steady pace. Yeah. Sprinter is like few seconds of everything you got. So it's a different concept. But to get to Olympic level, everything, you need to not only be hard working motherfucker to get there, but you also have to have good genetics to be there. Your Achilles need to be on point. Some Achilles just snap. So if you have the tendency that you don't have strong, you might never become the number one, right? Because you continue getting injuries. So there's so many different aspects of the person needs to have to be number one in the world. And so there's a difference between
and that'll drive what you hunt depending on your cards that you were given.
Exactly. So you always have to look into, what am I good at it? What am I passionate about? And if you can find, if you can turn what you're good at it in your passion, and then gives you good hunt. Because then you really, it's easy to find a mission of what you are going to hunt, how you're going to get there. You have a purpose in life. Biggest thing that we notice, there's people losing that purpose in life. And that's very common for veterans. When you're in service, everything every day has a purpose. The purpose is to be battle ready, always. You're a war fighter. You have to, like, if anything happens, we gotta know, like, we gotta be ready to respond. Yeah. Right? So all those pointless runs that you wake up, you're probably pissed off because it's super early, you have to go. But the discipline out there, it's made for purpose. Like, we all have a purpose in life. We have to do this because we need to be battle ready all the time. When you get out of military, it's hard to find yourself. You got, in my belief, many veterans loosen up the screw a little bit. Like, I don't have to do this anymore, so I can be a little bit more relaxed. But there's a long-term effects of it. Yeah. So the longer you start, like, relaxing and kind of chill, and you don't find yourself a new purpose in life, what you are going to accomplish, what you're going to do, you start dying inside. And that's what I believe a lot of depression's also coming in. You had a purpose in life for this many years, and then you got out now and you don't know what to do. Yeah. There's always something to do. It's just, what do you want to do, really, right?
And that hole gets deep fast.
Yeah, and it can go deep really, really fast. So even like talking to my buddies, they already got out. A few of them chasing different things, but they all have, like, purpose. They know what they're doing, and they're happy. One of them actually going to be a border patrol agent. So that's pretty cool. So he's back at the lifestyle again. Yeah. Right? Like, he's going back to,
aiming for something.
The academy is, like, I think over 6 months, whatever. So So you need to find yourself the purpose, but you also have to understand what you're good at it. Like, I like working out at the gym, but I'm not interested in being a bodybuilder, right? So I'm not gonna try to set my goal
Because
for
you're
being
not focused on the aesthetics, you're focused on performance.
functionality, right?
Yeah.
Am I reasonably strong, fast, and battle ready? I get it. I'm I'm not gonna be number one in the world in any of like be the fastest person. I'm not gonna be the strongest person. The best battle ready motherfucker on the planet. You know, like
Yeah.
you can strive for that, but realistically, that's not gonna be me. But I can still do something to be better tomorrow than I am today. Can I take the right step at the right direction so I can be better tomorrow? And if you apply that every day, it's gonna start changing of who you are, and the result's gonna be like different too.
Yeah.
You continue moving forward.
That's the consistent success.
Yeah. So we were talking about there's no exact rule of how to be a hunter. There is none. You can skin the cat so many different ways, right?
Yeah.
But we came up with few rules where we believe like, hey, if you follow this, it's gonna help you. I know it helped already. Some people it helped me. We just want to give a purpose. So find your purpose in life, because that's so important. It's really driven. People, you know, when you wake up and you know why you're waking up, it's totally different feeling than you just wake up just to wake up.
Yeah, I feel like I have this little note I wrote here. I thought of it back when you were mentioning, like, oh, these gamers that, you know, they constantly game, and that's what they're focused on. They make $1 million or like just a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good way to break down the difference between hunting money and hunting success, like actual success.
Yeah.
You know, if you wake up daily and you're hunting money, I feel like if you don't have that money, you know, right then, it's so easy to give up. But if you're hunting overall success, you know that success has that point, you know, and
Right.
you're going to keep going towards that versus I don't have money yet, this ain't working.
Right. Too many people move on too soon. And dude, like that's true to be about me as well. Like I've been the amount of business ideas I had since I was like 18 to now, like how many LLCs I opened, but they never went anywhere. Like it's at least 4 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I started something like, oh my God, that would be a great idea. When the YouTube started getting popular, like, oh, maybe I do workouts out there. And then I record something and like, dude, I look awkward on the camera, so I don't want to do it
You're like,
anymore,
fuck
right?
this, fuck this.
right? I'll move on, you know?
Yeah.
That's the difference, what I understand now from when I was younger, when I was thinking about either business or ideas or something. Everyone has ideas. Like I don't care for ideas.
Yeah.
Like, can I make them happen?
Yeah. The action of it.
The action of it. That's really what matters. Ideas, like, if somebody comes to you and say, like, I have this $1 million idea, it's like, okay, that's cool. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
If
Are you
ju-
doing something about it?
Yeah, if you just have an idea, that's cool, but it's everyone has ideas.
Yeah.
This world is full of, you know, people just smoke weed and have fucking ideas.
Yeah.
They go and they go. Most of them go nowhere.
Because the action ain't there.
Yeah, but if you truly hunting, you're gonna turn this into a action. So like, hey, I have an idea. I'm fired up for it, and I want to make it happen. Okay, now you are hunting. Now you're on mission. So every day when you wake up, you need to be thinking about that.
Yeah.
That result. Where are you trying to get? Know where you at and know where you're going, right? It's something that we say in Jaeger lifestyle, because it's so important to know where you at, to be able to get somewhere in life, whatever you're going. First, you gotta orient yourself on the map of where you currently at.
Yeah. Like,
Then you gotta figure out that where you want to be, and then how the fuck you gonna get there. Like, it's never perfectly straight line. There's gonna be obstacles.
Yeah.
You're going to have to go a little bit left, a little bit right, couple mountains, couple stops. Like, it's going to happen, right?
Yeah, it's like people, like, if you want to relate it to fitness, it's like people that hop into the gym and they get on a bench. And they've never even touched a fucking bench before.
Right.
They load up 225 because they see some other big motherfucker doing it, but like they're not moving it, like they didn't know where they were. And then that whole action of doing it and they didn't know what their limit was.
Right.
Now they're intimidated and they don't want to continue.
Yeah, it definitely could be. I can see where you.
Because like if they don't know where they're at, they're gonna start with somewhere shitty, and it's like, you know what, fuck this.
Yeah, but I think it's also a little bit different. I think more people will go to the gym, but they will give up because they didn't anticipate how hard it's going to be to get in shape. So they didn't know where they at, not because they couldn't bench press 225. They didn't know where they at because they didn't understand, like, hey, there's gotta be a months of hard fucking work to put in to get there. They never draw where they at, where they want to be. They never put in their head, like, that thing might not be a couple meters away, might be a couple miles away or 200 miles away, right? Like, the road to it is going to be bumpy. It's not going to be just nice, easy, smooth ride. So they didn't anticipate of how much effort has to be put in to get where they want to be. Like, let's say you want to do 225 on the bench. You get out there, you try to bench press, like, oh, I fail. They took somebody rescued you, take the weight off. Yeah. And like, okay, I can't do this. But I really want to. I really want to bench press 225. Right now, let's see, I can bench press 115. So I got some ways to go, right? Over 100 pounds I have to improve 110 pounds. Mm-hmm. How long realistically is it going to take me? Well, if you are like brand new beginner, like, it's going to take you a little bit longer. If you did that before and then you just got out of shape, there's a good chance that you kept some of the strength and your body, like, be able to bounce back faster, right? But you gotta understand of where you at. Okay, I'm not at 225, but I want to be at 225. Okay, what do I need to do right now? Well, first step would be probably, hey, I'm gonna go watch some YouTube videos, watch some Google. Right? I'm going to go and read about it, like different bench programs. I will talk to maybe other people that seems like they know what the fuck they're doing. And go from there, right? There's programs, like, if that's your goal, you want to do 225, there's so many answers out there how to get there. It's a program that based off your percentage and you just follow the program. And eventually you're going to get there. The question is, are you preparing to putting this much time, whatever it will take you, to get there? If you are, then you will get there. If you didn't think about it, then there's a good chance that you will fail because, example, like same thing with the money. If you're chasing money and you don't see the money, you're losing the vision of what's the big picture. The big picture should never be money. Money it's awesome, right? Because it solves a lot of problems. But I don't think you should be driven by money. You should be driven by something bigger than that. Like the either it's a project, whatever it is in your life.
Like, how did you change as a person in order to achieve the money?
Right. The money will always follow.
Yeah.
So if you're doing something great, the money will follow. But if you're just chasing money, then you're not even gonna do the right things to be successful in whatever you're trying to do, because all what you're gonna think is what will make me money, and that it's not always the answer how to what will make this number one thing in the world. Mm-hmm. Whatever I'm doing, I want to be the best in the world. And the best in the world might never happen. So that's good. That's actually good because that gives you constantly way of chasing, right? Let's see, do you think Jeff Bezos, let's see he wanted to be, where he's at right now.
Yeah.
Right? I want to be this richest man in the world,
like top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He became that.
Yeah.
Like, that motherfucker have some different goals. I don't know what they are right now, but he has it right now. I promise you, that goal is not there anymore.
He's had that goal for a long time.
He's looking beyond it. He wants to do something else. That's why I think he's chasing the Mars too, right? I saw him on some commercial of like some.
Is he?
Yeah, he's trying to go somewhere in the space, just like Musk.
Yeah.
So you see,
but I get what you mean, because if you're looking beyond what the normal goal would be, it's like, okay, you're just gonna pass through it, because that's the penetration of the goal, because you're looking beyond it.
Yeah. And people think like somebody like Jeff Bezos, like, oh, he's so rich, he doesn't have to do anything. I bet you all what he does, just chilling on his yacht and tanning and drinking coffee and margaritas and just doing nothing. Like, no one that has that type of lifestyle, it's wearing his shoes like that.
Yeah.
To get to where he wants to be, where he is right now, he put years of hard work, really hard and smart work. Not just hard, you have to be smart about it, how he did it. Brilliant man. You can love him or hate him, but what he achieved, same thing with Elon Musk, right? Like, I mean, same thing. Hardworking man. Those people have the money to chill, but they don't chill.
Yeah. Because, well, they knew where they're at. They knew where they wanted to go. And if you map that out, there's no point in the map.
And
where,
they constantly chasing. They constantly chasing.
Yeah.
Like, like,
hunting.
Okay, hunting. They constantly hunting. Okay, like, this became a success. I want to do something else. I read this article about Elon Musk, where the only reason, like, he did the Tesla is because the NASA did not want to give him the contract for anything with the space related, because they didn't want it private companies. Before, the government owned all the space work.
Yeah.
Right? So he wanted to, the SpaceX, they didn't even want to talk to him. It's like, no, you're a civilian, you guys don't know what you guys doing. So he did Tesla.
To fund it?
Not to fund it, but to kind of almost prove how revolutionary.
Like, hey, I can do some shit.
Yeah, can be. So obviously the Tesla was such a big hit, right? Where it gives him enough money to start running the SpaceX, but it also proved like, hey, we can do something that nobody else done it before. Like, I mean, they're spaceships. The fact that they can take off and land and like smoothly, like the same way, like they incredible, man.
It's kind of mind.
They're doing better job than the government.
I was gonna say they're doing a little better than NASA itself.
Mm-hmm. So,
but because he's looking past it, like it would, like, the goal, like, he didn't just make, like, oh, I want to make an electric car company.
Right.
Like, you got to remember, in order for him to, like, achieve that, his goal was still get in space. Because it's beyond it.
Yeah, exactly.
So when he's looking at that the whole time, of course you're going to blast through this goal.
Right.
Because it comes before this one.
Yeah. And look at his goals, right? He said, oh, I want to make a Mars being the planet where in the future we can live. Because eventually we're going to lose all the resources here on the planet, so we can move over there, right? That's his goal. That's a big motherfucking goal. Mm-hmm. That's like, that hunt is going to continue. He has a purpose. Again, he's on the mission of accomplish something. When you're on that type of mission, the work doesn't necessarily even sometimes feel like work. You're putting all the hours, but if you on mission driven, you forget about the time you're even putting in sometimes. And people just see the results of it. They see, Bezos on jet ski. They see, Elon Musk. Actually, Elon Musk, you barely see him anywhere on the, like, boats and shit. Like, that guy is so busy.
It's ridiculous.
Bezos definitely, I think he's more chill compared to Musk. Like, basically, he's at the age...
in the media light, I think.
Yeah, I think he's at the age, is like, look, I did a lot. He's the billionaire. Like, he still works. I'm sure he still has big plans that he wants to do. But I think he's enjoying himself a little bit more than Musk. Musk is like really, really still tap in, sleeping in the fucking warehouses with...
He's like, that's the thing, is like, he actually is a part of a lot of the meetings. Like, a lot of the SpaceX employees, like, he's still super involved in everything.
Yeah.
And he'll tell you how the shit works in a general idea.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't just be not present, you know.
Right.
You can't just let everyone else drive it for you.
Exactly.
You know, because then they're the ones hunting in.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
end.
So being a hunter means being a mission, having the purpose in life.
What I got out of it is just kind of like looking at the end point,
Mhm.
you know, and no matter how you're feeling when, you have to keep thinking of the end point.
Right. So if you wake up every day with the mindset you are hunting, whatever it is, you're on the hunt, you have to also understand not every day is going to be a successful hunt.
Yeah.
Not every day you're going to come back with the victory of winning, right? But you have to be hungry enough where you repeat the next day and the next day and the next day. That's what's the most important part about
consistency.
About being a hunter. Nothing ever just happens over a day or two. It takes time.
Especially when you don't have control over the environment.
Exactly. So it takes time to develop something, takes time to get better at something, takes time to develop those skills of being successful in whatever you're trying to achieve, right?
Yeah.
So hunter equals survival, and weak men create problems. So don't be a weak man. Be a hunter. Don't be a weak man. We have this. I printed out this paper and I posted by my desk. Weak men create problem.
Yes.
Also, it says no weak men allowed here, and that has nothing to do, by the way, with the physical aspect. I'm talking about weak men mentally.
I love how when
mentally weak. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like you don't like. No, I don't care about abs, the biceps, none of that. That doesn't matter. If that's what you want to have, that's fine. But weak men, the men with no purpose, is the most dangerous man. The weak man is the most dangerous man.
To other people's success.
To other people's success.
And their own.
If you look,
because like I don't want to confuse people thinking like, oh, like that's the one that's going to get some shit done when you say dangerous.
No. I mean,
I want to clear that up.
I mean more by, you see all the massive shootings that happened?
Yeah.
Do you think that happened by the fucking strong man? No, that was weak man.
No, it was people that give up on life.
Yeah, it was a weak fucking man.
Snap.
Weak men create problems. Stop being fucking weak. We can't afford to be a weak nation, period. Our kids getting fucked in school right now, like with all the stupid, like classes they getting. The teachers try to push all the bullshit on them. Like it creates weak. It's like they feel offended if they do. Like you can't even like what used to be that you guys did in school.
What?
What you guys did first thing in the morning in the school? First class.
I mean, usually just you go into class, you do the pledge.
You do a pledge. Are they still doing pledges?
Probably not.
Probably not, right? I don't think so.
You get like the option, like you can just sit and do nothing. A lot of teachers don't even stand up anymore, which is sad.
So we are programming our kids, our young generation, to be weak. Like, and I'm like, change my mind if I'm fucking wrong, but
you know what I think? I feel like they think they're being strong on their own because like I'm independent. I make my own decision. If I don't have to stand, I'm not gonna. But they're not looking at the broad picture of like everyone standing together, you know,
right.
as a society or a community.
Yeah.
Being strong in that way. They're thinking I want to be strong with just myself.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's where you get the shittiness.
And I guess this is what we wanted to do with this project, with this lifestyle. We always said Jaeger Lifestyle is not just apparel company. We are creating a lifestyle. We have tools to create lifestyle, like Operation Win Today, where people can go, download the program for free, and follow it, right? We are more than just calling ourselves lifestyle. We want to really be a lifestyle company, and we are. We are because we got those tools where we created, like, look, we wanted to be a hunter. We have this project to find a man and women they be interested becoming a hunter if they not yet.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling most of people that listening to this program, they already are in that type of mindset.
Yeah.
Right? Like no snowflake probably listening to this shit right now. That and
Unless they want to be.
and if they are, and like I'm glad maybe they would change their mind of like, okay, maybe I should become fucking a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
Physically, mentally, maybe I should change.
It's not even about hating on snowflake people. It's just minimizing the softness of them.
Yeah, but look, we travel a lot.
Yeah.
Did you ever like look at the airport and just like look at people?
You can, yeah.
Dude, we are fucking soft.
Mm-hmm.
We are soft and out of shape. That's what I see. Like when you see somebody that looks fit, you automatically that person stands out in airport. Like, oh, that guy stands out.
Mm-hmm.
Most people are fucking soft. If you out of shape and you look like slob, you presenting yourself like a slob, I'm okay with that, but you're not looking strong.
Yeah.
That's weakness. You let go of yourself. Doesn't matter how much money you make. You can be this great businessman that is just fat and continue stuffing your face with cheeseburgers and getting out of shape, and you can all try to cover up like, well, I got money. That's cool, but I don't really see you as a successful. Like, yes, you are successful in one area, but you kind of give up on yourself. You did.
Yeah.
Right? So I see so many weak men in our country right now, and it worries me where this is going to lead us in the next 20 to 30 years, because we had a podcast earlier how we have a hard time to recruit people, kids right now, because obesity, right? Mm-hmm. Most of them are not physically fit to pass like the basics.
But I feel like that also brings us back to everyone is hunting money rather than success.
That's true.
Because when I say success, I don't mean totally success just with yourself. I just mean like overall, did you have a positive outcome on the planet
right
when you die?
Right.
You know what I mean? But if it's just money, like of course that's going to be a self-thought thing.
Right.
Like it's a selfish thing.
Yeah.
And why would anybody want to join the military when they can make money on TikTok? That's what I'm saying.
Doing stupid shit.
Because their focus is how can I make money? It's not how can I succeed with the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
This country, like if the national security of the country is not going to succeed if everyone's idea of success is making money through social media or making money through money. That's what I'm talking about.
Money, yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. And especially if you're doing something, you don't care what kind of impact it's going to have. You just care if you're going to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Exactly.
We can talk about a million different things on this podcast. We could have sit down and be like, hey, what's going to go viral if we start talking? Like, we have to talk some crazy shit. Like, oh, we're going to, like, if we're going to speak about that, we're going to go viral, or better chance of go viral, better chance of people noticing us and start following us and listening to us. That's not what we're doing. We staying true to our colors and still maintaining that, hey, we are Jaeger lifestyle, we are hunters, and we're going to stick with this. Why? Because we doing it's a mission for us, right?
Yeah.
It's a mission to help others if they need to be helped. Operation Win Today. Every day is another opportunity to win. We are driven by this mission. And regardless of how many views we're going to get, we're still going to continue doing this because we believe it's the right thing. Even if we can change one person at a time. If we can improve right now, let's see some 17-year-old that wants to go to military, but he's out of shape and he can't get in. If he follows the Operation Win Today program for 90 days and he gets in, like, it was worth it doing, So we're not doing this, what's the hottest trend right now? Okay, let's do that, John. Like, we're not doing that. We stick to what we really are, who we are.
Yeah, and I think, dude, even if we aim towards the viral shit or the money shit, it's like it's so short-lived.
It is,
especially nowadays. You know, with the way internet flows and everything. But it's so short-lived, and it only makes more sense when you focus on making the base.
Right. Here we want to really focus on what Jaeger lifestyle is, what kind of community of people we are, because we have our customers. They're becoming part of our community. It's more than just you purchase something. Like the t-shirt I'm wearing, Battle Ready, it represents, Battle Ready. We have a program, Operation Win Today, and one of the tasks out there is to stay battle ready. As a man, you should always be battle ready.
Yeah.
Like, all the patriots are always talking about going to the shooting range. They know how to fight, and everybody knows how to shoot guns. Like, I promise you, if I give them a backpack, give them rifle and ammo, like, okay, now we got to move 12 clicks to get to our objective. Let's go. You know how many will make it out of 100 few? That's reality.
What do you mean by clicks? What's 12 clicks?
Kilometers.
Oh, okay.
So it will be like, let's see, I think 9 miles.
Okay, got it.
So let's say, I give you a backpack with the ammo, extra ammo, you have your rifle, you have like probably 40 pounds of gear on you. We are moving for nine clicks.
Yeah, but I know how to shoot a gun.
Yeah, you're going to be stopped by somebody who can outperform you on the battlefield.
Shoot a gun out of breath.
So if you are if you are shooting rifles, that's cool, but if you don't have the physical conditioning to be able to stay in the fight, you are going to be outperformed by somebody that is in better shape. Your tactics at that point don't matter. Nothing matters because you can apply those tactics because you are dying. You can breathe, you can run, you're gonna be stopped by somebody who is in better shape.
It's the weakest link at that point.
And so that's why being battle ready is so important. You should be battle ready.
Kind of trumps it all.
Yep. Weak men create problems. Stay battle ready and be a hunter of your own life.
Not only be a hunter, know what you're hunting.
Know where you're hunting, that's for sure. Know where you're at and know where you're going.
Yes.
Is that it?
I think so.
All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you next time.